Hey guys, it's another day, and it's another time for another Forza Horizon 4 stream. Yesterday, we unlocked this bad boy, our Ford F5 Custom, and it is time to check out another car from the Hot Wheels car pack. Today we're checking out our Studebaker Dream Roadster. And let's just start out by looking at this. Is just the craziest looking car, like one of the craziest looking cars in the game. It looks interesting, and I bet it was really hard to make it, but I'm not sure how well the asymmetricalness is kind of rubbing off on me. Like, for example, if you go to the front of it, we have a one pop down headlight and one normal headlight. I don't know why that's the case, but that's weird. Also, our tail light is kind of off edge. I have no idea what this one panel is back here. I'm not sure if that's the trunk or something, or if that's I'm not sure what that's supposed to be about. Yeah, looks like we are rocking the automatic. And we have our folded down pop-up headlight. Not sure how I feel like about that. We are powerful, but for such a small car, we are actually surprisingly heavy. We're like over 4,000 pounds, I think. Unlike all other Hot Wheels cars, this is a Rods and Custom, so let's see how well it can perform in the winter. Wheel spin off the line. This does have a bit of a shorter wheelbase, so it is a tiny bit harder to control than some of the other cars in this game, because it has a tendency just to spin out. It's nippy though in the corner. It's like it just turns in right there. Then it's kind of heavy and it's real spinny, so then it takes a little bit to get. Basically, it looks like a Miata, and it's like the wheelbase of a Miata, but you can't drive like a Miata. You have to actually use like throttle control, because in reality it's actually kind of it looks like a small, nimble sports car, but actually built like a big, heavy, classic American muscle car. The fun fact with this car is actually a mishmash of parts from other cars. It actually only has like 3 Studebaker parts left on it, which I'm assuming was like frame components. But then other than that, it has the headlights are Harley Davidson headlights. I think the engine is an LS. I don't know, as much as I think it's kind of like a like 70s vibe to it with the all the off-centeredness. I just think it would look a lot better if like it had kind of that, you can see it going on halfway across the front of it, so that almost Plymouth Hemi Cuda grill. And if they just continued that all the way across, that would look good. If they just continued that and mirrored it exactly on both sides, that would look good. But race-wise, it's definitely a unique car to drive, because it's like a Miata, instead of being like nimble and lightweight, but not very powerful. This has tons of power, but it's but it's quite heavy. It's quite a chunky boy. So let's see what we can do to it. First, let's see if we... Let's try... Let's start with kind of a A-class tune, I was thinking. So we have two engines. We have our 6.2 liter V8. I'm not quite sure what that's from. Hang on. It's from the Chevy Super Sport. So it looks like this is an LS right here. We also have our Viper V10. I guess we can change it to all-wheel drive, but for our first build, let's keep it rear-wheel drive, stock engine. Let's supercharge it. We'll kind of go with kind of a quote-unquote legit build. Sure, let's go with that. 700 horsepower. Little short wheelbase. Safe to say we're gonna have to try this out in the summer. Sure, let's go unbeatable. Pass your little lightweight Lotuses. We are still very wheel spinny. One of the main problems with this car is that like, you're driving it, and you're thinking to yourself, oh, this thing's gonna handle like absolutely. It's just gonna handle it crazy. It's gonna be like it's gonna be the matter of like plastic or something. Just weigh like 1,000 pounds. It's actually this big, heavy, almost muscle car, sorta. It's a muscle Miata. The short wheelbase isn't really helping because it makes it really heavy and hard to drive in the corners. So yeah, definitely not the best of A-class race cars. But I was also thinking, okay, so we have a car with a really short wheelbase. Do you know what other car had a really short wheelbase? The Ford RS200. So I was thinking, why don't we try turning this car into a rally car? So let's see if we can make this into a rally car. Okay, it's our 6.2 liter V8 is a lot lighter, so I should actually throw that in. All-wheel drive. Let's throw in a pair of rally tires. Okay, we have 600 horsepower. We are a little bit lighter. We still have a rear wing for some downforce. That's the line. We have really, really good launch. Now, first test corner. Corner successful. Second corner. Okay, it does understeer a little bit. This is something I might have to get used to a little bit. Oh, we got the speed. We got the speed over. We got the power. The thing is, this actually could be a very overpowered rally car. This does understeer a little bit. Yeah, that was a surprisingly good rally car. Now, let's turn it into an S1 class race car. Actually, let's run that V10. Forgot that turbos add a bit more power then. Okay, now we have 28 more horsepower, which might not sound like a lot, but hopefully that should make a bit of a difference. We run unbeatable difficulty against our fellow Hot Wheels cars. I can't. Is that? Yeah, that is bone shape right there. We still have a lot of okay. We have a lot of understeer. Okay tune, okay race, but definitely around some of the tighter corners it has way too much understeer. Tune of the day, we're gonna drift it. We always have to drift it. So if we're gonna drift it, let's actually throw back our 6.2 liter V8, rear wheel drive. Let's throw our supercharger back in. It's actually on our sport tires. Then our drift suspension. And I have an idea for a final paint of the day. You guys will see where I'm going with it. Not gonna lie, that actually looks really good. Also coming back to this drift road at Fortune Island, because I could always switch it up a bit, just do some, some different drift zones, maybe some Gymkhana like that or something. Can we get 300k?
You have arrived at your destination.
Not quite, but that is it for today's stream. I hope you guys enjoyed this Studebaker Dream Roadster. Next week, be on the lookout for the Shelby 1000 as well, and see you guys next week. Goodbye.